The last day of Black History Month coincides with the beginning of the rodeo, and black cowboys have a rich history, but their stories often go untold.
Brittany Ford introduces us to a man working to change that.
At the corner of 3rd Street in downtown Rosenberg sits decades of black history. Through the doors,
my name is Larry Callies. I am a black cowboy.
A man who's made it his mission to educate the world on what it means to be a black cowboy.
By the time I turned 7 or 8, I was riding horses and working cows with my dad.
Callies started rodeo riding when he was just 15 years old, the second black cowboy competing, aside from his cousin Tex.
He was the first black to win an all-white rodeo in 1967. I was the second to make the state finals.
He says working at the Simonton Rodeo is where he discovered another talent. As a country music singer,
George Strait's manager was my manager at one time, until I lost my voice.
What is your biggest accomplishment as a black cowboy?
My biggest accomplishment is this museum.
with the motto,
I'm a Christian first and I'm a cowboy second.
Among the artifacts, articles, and pictures hung on the walls, Callies' longtime friend.
My name is David Solomon, but I was the first black that ever rode in a high school rodeo.
Solomon, a retired professional bull rider who fought the struggles of being a colored rider in the 1960s.
Although you rode a good bull, you didn't win nothing.
One thing I think is interesting too, as being a black rider myself, I feel like it's taboo for you to say that you ride horses or that you're in equestrian or a cowboy. Why do you think that is?
That's just the way it was. They didn't put us on TV, so they don't know anything about us.
The real history.
The real history.
Not knowing the history behind the word cowboy.
Because a white man could be 20 years old and a black man could be 55, and they say, hey boy, go get that cow.
Callies says historically white men were cow hands, slaves cowboys, until the early 1920s where Hollywood through Western film and radio took on the term.
I ain't no cowhand, I'm a cowboy, just like I see on TV. That's what changed.
Fast forward decades later.
There are black cowboys and African Americans that are able now to be awarded for their talent, awarded for that. I mean, what does that mean to you to see just it come full circle?
Well, I never thought it was going to happen, but it's happened.
Callies and Solomon, true trailblazers.
The black cowboys were the first cowboys.
Brittany Ford, KHOU 11 News.